Dexy, I know you're gonna kill this shit.
Yo, people, what you telling me? Back again for another transfer tour. Liverpool and City are moving crazy. Arsenal are being left behind. I think I could pretty much guarantee the Premier League title race next season. I'll be honest, I'm happy with my team's movement this year, this window. I'm excited. I'm happy. Um, Businesses so far, brilliant. John W. Henry, brilliant. The board's brilliant. Bro, I'm gassing everything up at this point. Florian Wirtz is a Liverpool player. Frimpong, Kekesh is almost done as well. We're looking scary, man. You know what? We'll wrap everything up. Isak. Let's get Isak. Alvarez, obviously, they've said he's not for sale on that. Only time will tell, bro. Only time will tell. I'll be honest. Only time will tell, bro. Big up the chat. What's going on, everybody? Feel free to let me know your thoughts in the comment section, people. I see two people in the building. Make sure you guys dropping a like as well. Big up the chat. Big up the chat. But yeah, it's moving steady, man. I'll be honest. It's moving nice. It's nice. Florian is a red. Florian is a red. Wait, what? Oh, bro, what on earth is this? Give me a second. 1 second, people. Oh, I was like, bro, what's going on here? Big up Breeze Stream as well. I was like, what is this? Okay. Okay, the chat is working. The chat is working. But why can't I bring these on screen? I don't know. I don't know why I can't bring these on stream. Let me see if I can see these comments. If I go to what's the name? Oh, what's good, Issa? What's good, Issa? I see your comment. I see your comment. I see your comment. What's good, Issa? Make sure you guys are dropping a like and subscribing. Big up Issa. Big up Issa in the building, man. Big up Issa. Oh, of course it messes me up on the day I don't want it to mess me up, man. What is this, bro? At least I should be able to get some comments in the building, bro. And then now I can't see no comments in the building. You know what? Do you know what? If you're in the chat, make sure you comment right now. Let me see if I can see it. If you're in the chat, go comment. Go comment right now. If you're in the chat, go comment right now. Comment right now. Let me see if I could put all these on screen because I'm gonna have to check on these later. Let me check on these later, man. Hey, big up Issa though. Big up Issa still. Big up Issa. Big up Issa still. Big up Issa still. Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. On the day I'm not trying to get this to be nasty, it does of course be nasty, so nothing I could do, people. You guys will have to pardon me. But if you are in the comment section, it would do me a lot of good if you guys could comment so I could at least know what on earth is going on today. Yeah. So I will know what on earth is going on today because I have no clue what is going on. But, could still make this a fun stream. I think I'll just monitor the comments from here then. Let's get straight into it, people. Aside from Liverpool, I think we'll have tougher challenges next season. Don't get me wrong. Arne Slot is going to need a better season next year to win the league because Pep Guardiola is vexed and he's moving crazy as well in the transfer window. Manchester City have completed the signing of Reinders, Cherky, and Aït-Nouri, who is a baller, for the sum of money of 130 million euros. Quite smart business, isn't it? Sign Cherky for 30 M's plus add-ons. Sign Reinders for about 55 M's. Bro, they're moving spooky as well. This rebuild and their midfield is Foden, Rodri, Reinders, and Cherky. Hey, that sounds scary, bro. But same with us as well. We got McAllister, Gravenberg, and Wirtz. So yeah, ours is looking nice as well, I'll be honest. But though this City team they're stuck. Marmoush and Haaland up top. Hey, we've got a challenger next season to say the least. We've got challenges next season. Well done. And Tijani Reinders, by the way, he's a baller, bro. He's a baller, man. He is a baller, bro. And very different to Kevin De Bruyne, who relied on his passing ability, who, who relied on his passing ability to be able to cover passing range. But Reinders this season has got 10 goals and 4 assists in all comps. So that just shows you he's a goal scoring threat in which Pep Guardiola lacked from his midfielders last season. So yeah, they're gonna need. Yeah, they've got a good player. I'm gonna say that he's in my opinion he's the best midfielder in Serie A. I've been watching him for a while for the Dutch national team as well. He's been amazing. So hey, they've got a good player, man. They've got a good player. I'll be honest. They've got a fantastic player there. So yeah, hopefully we're able to stop all that. But I guess we could only watch it a minute. So, and as for Cherky as well, Ryan Cherky, he's a very creative monster, technically gifted. Same with Florian Wirtz. But he's not a Wirtz. I'm sorry, he's just not a Wirtz. He's 2-footed. Same with Wirtz. He's 2-footed. He's uh he's he can play as a right winger as well. Finished with the most assists in League One last season. He's a great player. I think City got him for a bargain. 30 M's. Obviously, we saw what he did on the international stage for France as well, coming on and changing the game like this. So um, I'm not gonna hate. I'm gonna say he's a great player, but I don't understand where all these conversations about he's better than Verts, he's this, he's that. No, he's not, bro. He's not a Verts, bro. Verts is a potential Ballon d'Or winner in the next few years, so I don't know what these guys are talking about. But what I will say is they've got an steal, and he's going to be a great player under Pep. But what I would say is one of the disadvantages of him going to Manchester City is Pep Guardiola is a manager that knows how to ruin talents. You look at players like Jack Grealish, you look at players like Bernardo Silva, who are technically gifted ballers that know how to run the games. He's turned them into possession-based people, system players who just pass back, pass sideways, forward, backwards passes. That's one of the things for him as a player, I just like, is he the right? He is the right fit, but I'm just looking at how City can line up next year. They could line up like with, they could line up with what's his name again? They could line up with Marmoush folding next to him, and what's his name again? And Cherky. So they could line up with. So they could line up with the four at the back, um, three in midfield, three in front, then Haaland up top. So they go with the four at the back, Rodri and Reinders. Yeah, Rodri and Reinders. Then in front of them we could have Marmoush. So Rodri, Reinders, Foden. Then you could have Marmoush, Cherky, then Haaland in front of them. So Marmoush could operate as a second striker. In my opinion, Marmoush is better than Haaland, man. But he gives more, he offers more to that City team. But what I will say is Haaland will benefit from better than last season because it was a few of those players who could actually create for Haaland. So we can't get into him that much, to be honest, because it weren't too many players. Foden fell off a cliff. De Bruyne was washed. Those legs couldn't stay fit as well. And yeah, Rodri's back, and there's going to be pressure on him to deliver as well because we were made to think that it was just because of Rodri that they suffered this much this season, which I think is part of the case because he's the anchor man of that team, he's the dictator, the orchestrator, all that. But I just think they weren't called out as much because it was a decent number of players who didn't step up last season, and I feel like Rodri wasn't the only problem in that team. They needed wingers that were creative. Savio is a bowler as well. He's better on the left hand side as well. Pep turned him into a system player, man, and he hasn't got to go in, which I think he can this season. It's his time to step up. But I'm interested to see how they play next season. Obviously, Pep is going to be wanting to win the league. He's going to be ready. He's going to be fired up. He's going to be wanting to be thick and thin. He's going to want to retain that title, and I hope I think he's just waiting for that title. Once he wins that title, I think he leaves Manchester City. But away from Manchester City a little bit, Liverpool Football Club. We could be lining up. We could be lining up for back to back, and these owners are showing some intentions, man, which I'm absolutely glad. I'm absolutely glad, man. Florian Wirtz, the best thing to come out of Germany in modern football right now. It's the best 10 in the world. You know, got Kerkic, one of the best crossing left back, attacking full backs. Same with Frimpong. Allows Salah to be closer to goal. Allows Gakpo to benefit from all those overlapping runs, which gives him the ability to move inside, something he likes to do a lot. Then if you look at players like obviously Vert's ability to be versatile also benefits and complements players like McAllister, Szoboszlai, Gravenberch. He's not primarily going to be a 10 every time. Depends on the opposition we're playing. He could be an inverted left winger, like on the left side of the midfield, complementing Gakpo as well. He could also play as a false nine to facilitate. So yeah, I'm interested to see how Slot plays next season. I haven't seen him play a three at the back because I think the way we're setting up is like a rock and roll football kind of thing. So I'm interested. I'm interested to see. But we could possibly line up next season with a free at the back, which I never seen him play. So I'm gonna just stick with the 4-3-3. Maybe I think one of these players um one of these players are going well, one of these midfielders are going to suffer for Verts because I think one of them leaves the starting 11 because unless we're playing four in midfield and two up top, but at the same time, physicality is needed if we're playing teams like Newcastle. We've got the Joel Lintons, the Bruno Guimaraes, the Tonali, which I think is one of the most balanced midfield in the league. But still, I just don't see how the midfield of McAllister, Gravenberch, and Verts works. I don't think it does. And it will be very difficult to bench Gravenberch this season after the performances he's put up this year. So it's going to be interesting to see how he manages the midfield. Then, if Luis Diaz does go, be interesting to see who we bring in. Hopefully, we could get a lot of dough for him. So yeah, man. Hopefully, it gets up to the standards. So what I'm gonna do now is set up is bring out the setup we could probably use for next season. So hold on, give me a second, people. Let me get this all together. Yeah, how do I change this formation, man? Now I'm trying to use the second one. Give me a second, people. Hey, how do I switch this? Bro, I don't even have time to do all that. I haven't got that much time today. I only got like 1 hour, 15 minutes choosing the longest. So, yeah, I'm just going to get straight into it, people. I'm just going to get straight into it, people. There we go. So, this is how we could possibly line up next season. I'm going to fill it out now. Get out of here, bro. What's this? Alright, there we go. So, unfortunately, I do not have a clue how you switch these formations. So, I'm just going to do it the right way. I'm just going to do it 4-4-2 and try my best to get the players I want in. So, we're going to start with Alisson in goal. Definitely. I'm going to start with Alisson. Alisson in goal. What do you mean no players found? Bro, what is, bro? These men. Alright, cool. I know, I definitely. Bro, what? What the? You know what? We're gonna just pretend. I'm not trying to waste too much time here. We're gonna pretend because I quickly want to move into speaking about Arsenal and we've touched for City. We're trying to do this one. Oh, I don't know what's going on here. Hey, bro, what is this? Oh my god. Let's refresh. Oh yeah, it's gonna take a while. Oh my god, bro. Give me a second, man. What's this, bro? It's gonna take forever. Let me see if you guys are still commenting in there because pardon me, people, I couldn't see some of these comments today, man, because obviously we're big up the people that came in though, honestly. Big up the people that came inside. All right, let's start with K-Kish. Okay, so K-Kish automatically slots in. Obviously, as I said, if we're playing a 4-3-3 with a midfield of play with a midfield of Szoboszlai, McAllister. Obviously, this is a setup of 4-4-2, so I'm just gonna put Gakpo straight in here. Sometimes Diaz could play as a false nine, but I think we get a striker in. Don't quite know who that is, but I think we get a decent striker in. I'm not seeing a lot of people talking about Patrick Schikanov, though. I've seen that most of their assists went to him. I'm not trying to see no bombs like that with Nunes getting passes like that. So Hold on, Cody Gakpo. He automatically goes in there if I'm being honest. Alright, there we go. Alright, cool. Alright, cool. Alright. So if we get a centre back, alright, cool. Let's see. Frimpong. Alright, Frimpong. There we go. If Arne Slot does end up playing a three at the back, Frimpong and Keke should be right here. And players like Kakpo find themselves right here with Mo Salah. Maybe Juicing comes here, back. That kind of dynamic football. Depends on the formation, though. Unfortunately, I can't change this formation, so you guys are gonna have to bear with me. Van Dijk, VVD, Virgil. All right, there we go. Done. Konate. Okay. Let me see how this lineup is looking so far. Bro, these ads, man. These ads, bro. Give me a break. Alright, cool. There we go. Skip. Alright. So we play a Mo Salah right here. We can't give no short names here. So we play a Mo Salah right here. And we play. Alright. This lineup is actually making sense to me now, you know. But hold on, we'll get there. We might end up playing a 2 or front. We might end up doing that. I'll be honest. If we don't get a striker, and if we do, I don't think Slot uses his formation. As I said, I can't change the formation, so I'll have to find a way to, set this up. Aside from that, after this, we get Florian Wirtz. All right, cool. There we go. All right, Wirtz. So this is not the formation Slot is going to use. He's not going to use a 4-4-2, but she's saying it does use a 4-4-2 because obviously I can change this. If he does use a 4-4-2, this is how it could look. If we do get a striker, let's say an Isak, that's my dream signing because obviously Alvarez would have been my number one, but it doesn't look like he's going to be coming this year, so I forgot to spell. Sad day, innit? Okay, Isak. And Diaz spent most of his time on that side anyway. Diaz. All right, cool. Luis Diaz. Okay. Done. This is how we could personally look, if I'm being honest, next season. It could look like this. If he was to play a 4-4-2 team, Verts would be facilitating this. He could come here. He could drift inside. He could overlap. Same with him. Allows Mo to be able to drift inside. He'd be on the overlap. Frimpong. He'd be on the overlap, allowing Mo to be closer to goal. Obviously, he doesn't do a lot of tracking back. I could put Ali right here. Hold on. Let me see if they actually allow me to do that. All right, cool. People, I can't find it, man. But yeah, we're going to pretend Allison's right there. But yeah, Salah in behind. Isak link up with Diaz. Verts. Bro, he could just have fun. He and McAllister could have fun in these spaces. And it goes both ways. Either McAllister drops deep he goes deep, and Soboslai comes here, or sometimes they go double pivot. If we're playing four in midfield, they could go double pivot. With McAllister could go with Graf, and Soboslai comes in front of them. So, but if we're playing like this, these two up top, deadly. Isak, we know, is a born finisher. Salah balling behind, able to feed him. Verts is known for all those line breaking passes to Isak and Diaz. Nice. So let me get these properly on screen. Let me see. Give you guys a clear view. No, not that way. Give me a second, people. All right, there we go. 3 people in the building, man. Bless up every last one of you that came in, man. Big up the chat. All right, cool. So this is how we could look. This is how we could personally look next year. You guys could see. Yeah, there we go. There we go. There we go. This is how we could line up. If we're using obviously the formation that they're allowing me to use, we could personally line up like this next year. We could really, really do. Let me see what you guys are saying in the comments. If there are any comments, hopefully there are. Hopefully there are. Hopefully there are comments. Let me see. Pick up the chat. 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 So grateful you guys coming in here. Let me see. But yeah. So personally, how we could line up next year. So let me stop sharing. Stop sharing. Oh shoot. My desktop is about to die. Alright, cool. Alright, cool. Alright, cool. Alright, cool. Alright, there we go. Sorry, people. So we're gonna move next now on to Arsenal Football Club. Our uh our pushers last season, they weren't really title contenders to be honest, but they were like the team that kept us on our feet last year, to say the least. They didn't keep us too relaxed. But second again, ole, ole, ole. So people, we're gonna be talking about them. If I'm being honest, there isn't much to talk about them because uh well, they've been linked with Sesko. I think that deal was done, you know. That guy ends up at left wing, if I'm being honest. Yeah, I don't know what Arteta is trying to do at that football club, but I hope he continues to fail, and I hope he doesn't succeed. For those in the chat who think I'm talking crazy, I'm a Liverpool fan. Obviously, I don't want neither Man City or Arsenal to succeed, same as they don't want us to succeed. So, is Sesko good enough? As you guys see in the title, is Sesko good enough? I'm gonna be totally blunt. You guys can say I'm hating if you want to. Arsenal fans that are watching this can say I'm hating. But what I would say is he's rubbish. Simple as it is. Benjamin Sesko is rubbish. If you're trying to get a striker that is going to lead you to a Premier League title to finally get over the line, which I hope you don't ever get over the line, if you guys were ever going to get over the line with a striker, you shouldn't be looking at a striker that's got 13 Bundesliga goals and 31 appearances. Omar Mamouche left mid-season and he still got more goals in the Bundesliga than him. Now, you kidding me, people? That's the striker you guys are trying to get. You see Jokeres, you see him, his stat pads, he's got all the stats. Bro, man literally got like 60-something goals this year. Got 80-something goal contributions. It's crazy. That's the striker. All I know is once the ball drops, some people talk about eye test and blah, blah, blah. Once the ball drops, he's in the bucket, in it. So, Sesko's rubbish, and I don't care what Arsenal fans are telling me, that guy's not good enough. But hopefully you guys sign him. And I'm going to be in my seat laughing, and we're here for it, people. Next up, the Rodrigo links. He's a great player. He's a top player. I hope Arsenal don't get him. I don't see him coming to Arsenal, to be fair. I think Rodrigo just goes to stays at Madrid. Obviously, he's going to see what Jabi Alonso is doing. But if at all he does leave, I'm not sure he goes to Arsenal. If I'm being honest, clubs are going to be interested, and I think he picks a Liverpool over them. He picks obviously if Diaz does go and he is trying to force his way out of Madrid, I'll gladly take him. But I don't think he goes to Arsenal. But if he does go to Arsenal, top signing, brilliant, fair play Arsenal, fair play Berta, fair play the rest of them, fair play. Fair play, man. I'll be honest. Fair play if he does. But I think this summer itself, I think he does stay at Real Madrid, if I'm being honest. I think he does. I don't think he goes anywhere. I don't think he's gonna go anywhere in it. You know. I don't think he goes anywhere in it. You know, it is people, but I would say is that's how we're doing it, man. That's how we're doing it. City are moving mad. Liverpool are moving mad. Arsenal a little bit behind. People, I've touched on all the topics we want to touch, but for now, I'm gonna see you guys later. A Flooring Vets video will probably be coming out. Obviously, it's only a live stream I did. I posted a short as well for that. But yeah, I'm trying. I'm gonna post a video, man, and we're gonna be in shades. Check out for that video, people. If you're still watching, make sure you tune into that video. But in a bit, people, and I'll catch you guys then. Lovely seeing you guys. If you haven't dropped a like, go like. If you haven't sub, go sub. We will close the stream out. I couldn't stay for 1 hour because I have to go get that video done before I get tired and lazy. We're gonna close it out here, people, in a bit. And yeah, hopefully I see you guys on that video, people. Big up. We're gonna close it out here.